Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I find myself somewhere in Accra. I've been looking for a piece of land to sort of build my dream house on, and I don't want to buy property anymore. I've gotten to that stage in my life where I have a couple, and today I just want to acquire land and then build a custom made house on it. So I'm here today on this piece of land. I've already spoken to the vendor, and from what I gather, there's someone who told me that there's a young lady who can help me actually acquire the land by helping me pay for it. I didn't believe it, so I asked to see her, and she's on her way here today, just to give me more insights. So if you're like me and you're looking to buy land in Ghana, own land in Ghana, this video will be for you. I don't know how much your land costs, but hopefully by the end of this video you'll get some insights into exactly how you can be the next landowner. So don't go anywhere, keep watching. This is my YouTube channel. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, hi. Yeah, Alexandra. Yeah, I've been waiting for you. Are you here? Okay, at the security gate. Yeah, just tell them you're coming towards plot number 25. Yeah, okay, all right, sure. Okay, see you soon. Right, so I'm actually waiting for the lady I spoke to earlier. She's the one who's going to possibly help me figure out how exactly I can acquire this piece of land. It looks great, but I don't know what it's going to take, so we'll just wait for her and see how things go. How you doing?
I'm good.
Great,
Welcome.
great. Really nice to meet you. I know it's COVID time, but I'm fully vaccinated, so you're fine. You're fine. Alexandra, right?
Yeah, sure.
Really nice to meet you.
Same here.
How have you been? I hope you're well.
I've been well.
Super. So, I mean, I've been trying to acquire this land.
Okay.
This land right here.
Okay.
And, I've been just thinking far and wide because currently I have my, money locked up in a lot of projects, and not a lot of free cash to go around.
All right, sure.
But someone recommended you to me. They said that you had all the answers for me and you could actually assist me to acquire the land, even though I may not have all the money right now. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Very, very true.
Okay, so you don't look like a walking bank. So how exactly are you going to help me do this? Because, last I asked, they said it was going to go for, a little over $30,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so we can actually extend up to 75% for you.
75%?
Yes, for a tenure of 10 years. We will consider your income statements, provide us with a couple of bank statements for us to do the assessments.
Okay.
But that will be after you have agreed on the terms with the vendor to get an offer letter from him. Then get us a copy of his land documents. Then we are good to go.
Hang on. So I'm a bit slow. Sorry. So you're saying, so the guy who's selling me the land, first and foremost, needs to give me an offer letter. Yeah. What is that?
Okay, so it details the terms and agreements.
Okay.
Such as the price of the land, the size of it, and how long he's probably willing to wait for the period for us to pay him his money.
Okay.
Everything that has to do with the purchase agreement,
right,
that will be in the offer letter.
Okay. Yeah. But that's separate from the purchase agreement that I have with him, right?
Yeah. Some vendors would want to give you detailed information, maybe the terms and the way they want to relate, maybe the way they want you to pay your 25% to them.
Okay.
But generally for the bank, we just need him to give us the offer, which basically tells us how much he's selling it to you for and the size of the plot.
Awesome. So it means that I really just need to get in touch with this guy, ask for the offer letter, and then we're pretty much good to go. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. It's that simple. It's
very simple.
Okay. So once the bank has the offer letter, then what?
So we will do the assessments using your
What does the assessment entail?
So for the assessment, we are looking at your salary, monthly salaries, or if you are self-employed, your business revenue.
Okay.
So for a salaried worker, you would need to provide us with about 3 months pay slips and bank statements for us to do that assessment for you to see if you would qualify for that 70% of the property you want to buy.
Right.
For the self-employed individual, then we are taking 3 years bank statements to do
3 years?
Yes, to do that assessment.
Why 3 years? That's a lot, isn't it? Or you just want to see how consistent their income comes in.
Exactly.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a salaried worker, so
okay.
So say this land that's about 30K would mean that you're going to pay 27,000 of it. You can pay up to 27,000.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can you do 100%? Is that also an option?
An option for if you're buying a house, but for a land, we can only do 75.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Right, so once you go through my salary statements, I'm sure I'll bring you a bank slip.
Yeah.
What else?
So you give us a copy of your utility bill of where you're currently staying.
Okay.
And you give us a copy of your ID cards.
Super.
Yeah, so we use that. We do our due diligence also on the land. So the vendor will provide us with a copy of the land document.
Title.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For us to do assessment, run some checks with the lands commission to see if indeed the land you want to acquire is genuine before we can go ahead to extend our 75% to it.
Okay, so this is great because, like, usually, people sell you land doesn't belong to them, there are litigation issues. This is Ghana.
Yeah.
So this is something that happens, like, quite regularly. So the bank does that due diligence for someone like me.
Clients, yeah.
So at least I know that if it doesn't go through, then it means that there were issues with the land.
Sure.
Whereas if it does go through, then I have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Nothing, yeah.
And that's great. Why 10 years though, like, to pay? I was thinking, because I know, like, with like a home purchase mortgage or any of those others, you can get up to, is it 30 or 20? 20 years, right? But why is this one so?
The whole concept of the land being 10 is it's just a land. You need to build. Now, I mean, if you would want to take 20 years to acquire a property, why would you want to use 20 years for a land when you've not even built on it? At what point will you get to build on it? So basically, the land is for a short tenure so that the individual can also get that flexibility to also build. Then, I mean, you can move on from there.
Yeah.
I mean,
and there's always the option of me paying off before the 10 years,
yes,
correct?
There is.
Do I get a penalty? Like, I pay a penalty for that?
There's a penalty of 0.25% on the money you're going to pay off with. 0.25%. That's we're looking about 0.0025 of the amount you're paying off.
Okay, so say I've paid about 15,000. It's left with another, say, 10,000. I'll be paying 0.25%
on that 10,000
that's left.
That's left.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's. I mean, when you think about it, and if you do the math, it's still going to be better than if you're going to stretch it so long.
Exactly.
Okay, sounds good. Great. So, I mean, I'm really interested in this land. Looks like something I'm going to definitely get. But like I said, I didn't know up until now that you guys could actually hook me up with. So this is a land mortgage,
this is
essentially.
A land mortgage, yeah.
Interesting. All right. So, Alexandra, tell me something. Are there any things that people need to actually look out for when they're purchasing land, just to make sure that your money doesn't go to waste? What would you say?
Okay, so I mean, there are lots of things you have to look out for, but personally, I will want to look out for the location that I want to acquire the land. I would also want to check to see if it's a waterlogged area or it's a good place to actually develop. I'd also want to consider the zoning area.
Area.
As to if it's marked for a residential property or it's marked for anything else, so you don't get yourself in a fix when later maybe if it's not marked for residential property, whatever it is for, your house has to come down. Okay, so another tip we need to consider is who the land belongs to. Is it for an individual, a family, or it's a government land? I mean, you need to consider all these things to enable you know what to do in terms of due diligence or your registration process. All these things play a role for you to get where you're acquiring a land.
Okay. All right, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe lastly, the leasehold, the turner left on the lease of the property if it's like 5 years more left or 10 years more left.
It will make no sense to buy it. Great tips. Okay. So if there are people out there who are watching this video who were as oblivious as I was just a couple of minutes ago, really, that land mortgages were actually available in Ghana, there you have it. Alexandra's, explained everything to us. And really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link to the First National Bank website down in the description below, so you can actually contact them and get all the information you need. Or better yet, if you'd like me to hook you up with a mortgage broker who would deal with you directly, that's also possible. Send a quick email to diarymortgage@gmail.com. You've literally saved my life, because I was here stressing. I was really stressed. Like, I've been pulling out my hair, like, where am I going to get extra funds for this land? But I really want to acquire it before it goes out of, basically I run out or they sell it all. So this has been good, Alexandria. Really nice to meet you. Thank you so much for making time. Was that painful? Well, all my subscribers, listen, if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to click on subscribe and turn on all notifications so that you get a notification every time I post. This has been my mortgage diary on my YouTube channel. Jessica, out.